So, Edward here. Welcome to More Geek Than Gay. I decided to wing it this week, and with a whole bunch of things that are going on in my head, it ended up actually being more of just a big old long-ass shout-out to a whole bunch of things I think that you should pay attention to out there. A whole bunch of buddies, friends, people doing good jobs, whatever. That's what this is. So, let's just cue up that music.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Wiggly woggly, tiny whiny stuff.
Hello, and I am multitasking in the most dangerous way again. Ta-da! This is probably not what they meant by the most dangerous game, but I just got things I gotta do. With Joseph out of town, I'm just trying to make, well, actually he's getting back today, so welcome home, honey. And with him getting back today, I am just trying to get everything all ready so that all he'll have to do is basically just get home and relax. That's my goal. So he won't have to do really any work. I've got laundry taken care of. I've got I got the bed all changed with pillowcases that he's never seen before, so that's already like, whoops, sorry, I should have like told you, hey, I found pillowcases. And with I vacuumed, and the cats have already messed that up, and I did dishes, although there's still a couple in the sink, and rearranged some things in the bedroom so that now we actually have more room in the bedroom. It's beautiful. Not only do we have more room in the bedroom, but my desk is now in a spot where I could use my desk if I decide to. So that's a good thing. And so, you know, a whole bunch of little tasks all been taken care of, and now I am just trying to take care of a couple little last minute ones before I go to work today, and Joseph should be home later. So yay, that's how come I'm having to multitask again in the most dangerous way. Ta-da! And that's also why this one is going to be another one of those more free-flaying? I don't even know what free-flaying means. Like, hey, look at that helter-skelter pattern on the whip marks. Ugh, that's truly a free-flaying over there. I don't know. But it's gonna be a little bit less of a structured episode again. It's just gonna be me rambling about whatever's on my head because I'm driving and I don't have my notes with me. Or and if I did, that would just add a whole other level of danger to this that no one wants to deal with. Okay, Okay, so he's driving and he's filming himself and he is reading notes off of his steering wheel. That's safe. Again, hey, sis, if Mickey's watching this, tell her that this is her uncle giving a great example of what not to do. Okay? Don't drive and record. This is insanely stupid. The only thing that makes this work in any way, shape, or form is the fact that I'm at least on a side street, and for the most part, I'm just looking at the road and just trusting that I'm filming myself in any sort of accurate way. If I could figure out a place to set this down, nope, no place. So, my week has been pretty much, well, I pretty much just said what everything is. Did get some rather disappointing financial news that's going to make it to where for the next few months everything's going to be supremely tight, to the point where I don't even know how we're doing this. Well, I know how we're doing this. We're going to be doing this basically by the grace of the roommate that dare not speak its name, and also Joseph got kind of some goodish news financially, so that's good. So that hopefully will help pick up for all that. I'm still trying to get back in school, and the financial aid person has not responded to anybody, including my counselor, so I don't know what's going on with that either. So, and that's really weird because the financial aid person actually was really good. She's been very insistent, very persistent, to the point that I actually grow annoyed with both her and Christian, but that's good. That's good. I know that they're still working out there, so that's better than any of the other ones I've had since I've started actually needing to be in contact with them. Okay, my first academic counselor, I think I talked to her twice. Once when I registered, and then once when I needed to take a little a time off thing for a week. So that was it. And she never reached out to me for anything. She never sent me any, my first first financial advisor, well, he was a waste of time. He never returned calls. I kept on saying, I would send him notices of like, hey, I'm getting this weird notice from financial aid saying that there's something holding up the financial aid getting to you guys, and then he'd cut right back with, well, I'm still working on it, and I'll let you know if anything's necessary. This went on for months. And this is after me making direct calls and not getting him. This is him answering like only every third or fourth email I sent him. And after months found out that, oh, I was right, that there was something that needed to be addressed that I kept on telling him, but I couldn't see what it was. And my financial aid had been sent back because of it not being taken care of in a timely manner. And in a timely manner, I mean, they gave me months to take care of it. And I kept on asking, what is it that they need? I can't figure out, there's nothing saying what the paperwork is. And it wasn't even any paperwork. They just needed for me to sign, him to send me something to sign, basically. Yeah. Yeah, still a little bitter about that. So, this team has actually been really good. So, it's surprising that I haven't heard from Susan yet. It makes me wonder if something's up with her, if she's okay. Although, the only thing that really annoys me is I do keep on telling them, send me emails, and they keep on calling. And I keep on like going, I'm not answering your phone calls, send me emails. But I gotta put this on hold for right now. And I'm back. Howdy, hey. I just made my first stop. Had to go buy some hangers and buy a couple other things at the 99-cent store. I was all upset that the cereal I wanted to buy there, they are out of. But then again, 99-cent store. But I should have bought more when I could. And this is part of how I'm getting by on my financial destitution, is with the 99-cent store. So if they would like to become a sponsor, if you know anyone, hey, I'll be more than glad to give them a plug, because we buy a lot of stuff there. Guinea pigs need fresh produce, and it's one of the only discount places like that have produce. So, where was I? Oh, pretty much just catching up on my life. And this next episode is probably going to be a lot of Joseph, because he's going and doing stuff with Ginny. He's coming back after they're doing like a big business trip, signings and stuff, and she had her new book release, and so I'm not going to touch any of that. That'll be something for Joseph to talk about, because how could I touch it anyway? I don't know anything. I wasn't there. So, work's been going fine. My buddy Roger, I kind of tried to put in a good word for him. He's up there working right now, but he's working as a temp, and we do financial filings. Well, temps are not allowed to actually do the real filings. They can do a test filing, and that's it. They cannot do an actual live filing. Well, we also need people who can work workflow, which is assigning all the that's basically the job I do. Right now they have someone who's doing workflow. She's a full-time employee, and they need her to start doing filings. So I put in a word for him that, you know, he's actually really good at that sort of stuff, and he'd probably be good as workflow if they needed someone to fill in. So I hope that works out for him. And other than that, it's been okay at work. We have a cookie exchange this Friday, and I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I have a cookie recipe, but I just don't have the energy or care to actually make the cookies. And we're starting to do some training. It's a lot of customer service type training, which they were right. I could have basically written the book. I would have written a much better book, because their customer service training has a lot of that bullshit customer service stuff that you can, when you call a company and they start hitting you with this shit, you know that they're trying to manipulate you into a friendly call, because and it's like, I don't need a friendly call, I need a helpful call. And they care more about it being a friendly call than a helpful call. And so a lot of this shit is bullshit. We are a business-to-business clientele for the most part. And as long as you are pleasant on the phone, you should be able to conduct yourself in a more helpful manner than a friendly manner. And they'll be very happy. They're busy. They don't want to be on the phone being your buddy. They want to be done with the phone knowing that you're taking care of the problem. So, but I finished the first section of that probably in record time for this company, because I just did it in 2 days. It's like, there you go, took the test, got 100, there you go. And that pretty much catches us up with my life. Right now, I'm on my way over to Joshua Tree to pick up some stuff, because Joseph's not in town, and that's what he would normally do. I mean, normally he's there working, but he also would pick up some stuff. So I am going up there, and I don't know if they'll let me like say hey to people, but it'd be great if they would. Other than that, I guess I can start talking about stuff. I do have some follow-up Wonder Woman news. Wonder Woman wise, found out that they are still working on, apparently they still have the Wonder Woman TV show that they're wanting to make, Amazon. It's still being worked on. I think I even saw that they may have tapped an actress for it. What would be kind of smart of them, I doubt they'll do, but since they are kind of following the Marvel system of, hey, here's all the, you know, we have the movies, and now we have S.H.I.E.L.D. that takes place in the official Marvel movie universe. We're going to come up with these 4 TV shows on Netflix that'll take place in the official Marvel universe. They should figure out a way to tie Arrow into the official movieverse. But which means that they could then tie Flash in. That means they already have a Flash cast. that does mean that they have to figure out what they would do about Amazon. Is Amazon part of the official thing, or is Amazon going to be separate? Because Amazon is supposed to be taken from the idea that she's kind of young and starting out and a little bit more impetuous. Well, are they going to use that? Would they use that same actress? Or I don't know. So, but that's the whole thing. It's actually still being greenlit. I kind of like their take on it. That she's just incredibly straightforward, blunt, and honest, and strong yet naive. I think that's actually a really good way to take her. You know, that she may be the best person in the battlefield for you and be able to direct armies, but when it comes to actually talking to people one-on-one, they'll surprise her, because that's not what she dealt with. She was taught how to be a warrior. She was taught to maintain world peace. She was taught to be a leader. She was taught, but she doesn't know anything about, like, oh, you guys are fighting about your taxes? Oh, why would you fight about that? Why would you go out with a guy if you don't like him? Stuff like that. I like the idea of just interpersonal things being kind of a mystery to her. Let's see, that was Wonder Woman news. S.H.I.E.L.D. news, I got nothing. I still haven't caught up on watching it. I can't get myself motivated. And the more people bitch about it, the more I get less motivated. So, can you get more less motivated? The less I become motivated. That's probably a better way of putting it. If you have a chance, boing boing, if you have a chance, go find the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer, and you will, it actually looks pretty good. You get to see Electro, and that's a great little ad there. And I think you get to see a flash of Rhino, which Rhino's kind of a B-list villain in the Marvel Universe, but he plays with the A-listers and gives them a hard time, but he's still just a B-lister. I think basically just because he doesn't plan or anything. He just goes and does stuff, and it's hard to imagine him with a nefarious plot that would actually be worthy of an A-list type storyline. But he's going to be a villain in the next movie, and they're giving him a big old mechanical rhino suit. I don't know if I like the Transformers look. You'll also see a glimpse of the Green Goblin. Some people are excited about it. I don't like it. I guess there's just no way to come up with a good design for the Green Goblin on film. Because this is the second bad design, and it makes me actually want the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin mechanical mask thing back. So, but there's a whole bunch of other little things that are in there. There's hints that we're actually going to be getting the Sinister Six, which is basically when Spider-Man has 6 of his villains team up together. I don't know why it's not always going to be the same 6, so I don't know why it's the Sinister Six. It's just, why can't they just be like the Flash has, and they're the Rogues or whatever, and they just team up with however many they team up with. But it's the Sinister Six. Marvel likes to number things. Fatal 5, Fantastic 4, Sinister Six. You get the picture there. And you get to see a glimpse of the Vulture's wings. You get to see a glimpse of Dr. Octopus's arms. You also get to catch a moment where it seems like possibly Morbius, the living vampire, might be appearing. So and I believe Electro, Green Goblin, who I don't believe ever worked with the Sinister Six, but Electro, Green Goblin, Rhino, Vulture, Dr. Octopus, and what was the last one I said? Oh, Morbius. If you put them all together, and Morbius was never part of the Sinister Six either, if you put those all together, I think you come up with your 6. People also think that there's a hint that maybe we're going to see a bit of Venom in it, but we may be just seeing Venom lead up to the next movie or something. Some of these things may be just hints of stuff, plopping it out there so that they can use it in the future. Maybe we won't get the Sinister Six. So, but there are a whole bunch of little tidbits in there that people have taken apart that it's just amazing that they put all that in a trailer. Most of it, I mean, some of those things people had to stop, freeze frame, and read what was on a panel because there's no way that they saw what they, you know, it right there. The arms you see and stuff like that. So that pretty much, that's my movie stuff for right now, because I have not seen a movie in a while. Thought about seeing a movie this weekend, didn't. Instead went out partying with partying with Drunk Kim, as I now call her, and my buddy Gary, and we got the roommate that dare not speak its name to leave the house, and so that was kind of fun. This is me backtracking a little bit to my day, but that was kind of fun. Ended up at a drag show with Mia Adams, I believe is her name. It was at a bar called Cruising 7th, which has a reputation that it only half deserves. It just depends on what half of the bar you hang out in. But so yeah, there was alcohol imbibed. I drove because there was alcohol imbibed greatly by others. And Kim ended up having to stay the night at her house. And the next day her husband bought her flowers. Aww. So, and she loves flowers. She never can get enough flowers. But that pretty much, that's kind of the reason why we didn't do any movies. So that and trying to catch up on this, that, and the other thing over the weekend, which didn't catch up on, did most of that on Monday and Tuesday instead. And what am I looking at here? I don't know. But let me go see what's going on at Joshua Tree. Okay, so off to work I go. I had to do a lightning round of putting shit away and getting dressed and taking a shower, but hey, I'm here now. Yes. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure what else there is to say. I did want to give a quick little shout out, because this is a lot of what I wanted to do right now was give shout outs to others, actually, who are doing whatever I think is worth being shouted out about. That's really what that comes down to. It's not necessarily that they're doing great works or charitable works or things like that. They're just doing things that I'm like going, hey, look at that. Shout out. Yay. Although a lot of them are doing really great stuff. There is... Well, actually, I will get to them in the closing credit things because I need to look up the specifics of this group. I've known about them for a little while, but they're not local to me, so I want to make sure that I look it up, and I'm going to have to do that once I get to work. I do want to say thank you to everybody for sticking around, especially during the crazy day like today, where I'm just going on about everything. Woo! And please do leave comments. We love comments. If you have a chance, dig us up on iTunes, give us a 5-star review. Those things are like money on iTunes. They really, really are. So, I got nothing else to say, so forget that further ado stuff. I got nothing. Thank you. Please do tune in again. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Next week you get a lot of Joseph stuff. Bye!
Shoes. Don't want no short man. Let's get some shoes. Shoes. Don't want no short man. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say?
The tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess I made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they ball when I'm thinking about you. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you got a first aid kit handy? Do you know how to patch up a wound? Tell me, are you patient, understanding? Cause I'ma need some time to clear the hole in my heart. And I've tried every remedy and nothing seems to work for me. Damage. I thought that I should let you know that my heart is damaged, so damaged. And you can blame the one before.
I can't be tamed, I can't be tamed, I can't be tamed. I cannot be.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on you now. Took me to places I've never been. You're just a lion on the cold hard ground.
City, please, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, screams from the haters. Got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. 21st century schizoid man.
Don't want no money. I like your beard. Just want those shoes. Ain't no wizard that can save you from the witch of the west side. I'll get you and your little dog too, cause there ain't no place you can't hide. Show me your feet, show them to me.
Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's a cold. I had to run away, so I wouldn't come home though. I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
just too far from where you are. Wanna go home, and now
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home sweet home. Tonight, tonight. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home sweet home.
somewhere over the rainbow.
Thank you for watching The Wizard of Oz. I'm Todrick Hall, and you can follow me at Toddy Rockstar on Instagram, Twitter, and Vine. I would just like to say the hugest thank you to Pentatonics for even collaborating with me on this project. It was a dream come true, and you guys are so ridiculously talented. If you don't already follow them, make sure you subscribe to Pentatonics channel, as well as follow at PTX Official on all social media sites. Before you click off of this video, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time on Toddy's World.
That was Pentatonics with Todrick Hall, who I don't know who he is, I'll be honest. But it's Pentatonics with Todrick Hall, and it was called Wizard of Oz. And admittedly, you'd get more from watching the video than you would if you're just listening to the audio. But it's still brilliant. I love Pentatonics. I love what they do musically. Todrick Hall, it's weird. It presents itself as a Todrick Hall production, but Pentatonics does most everything, and Todrick's in there just a little bit. But that I found that kind of on accident, and I thought, wow, that'll be great, and let's see whether or not YouTube will let me do it. So, also, I found the name of that other group that I was wanting to mention, Payasos L.A. They're the Payasos L.A. cycling team. They have a calendar coming out. It's basically a group of, like, Hispanic guys dressed up as clowns on bicycles. That's a kind of a good way of putting it. I'll read you their mission statement. Through self-respect and self-expression, Payasos L.A. is a brotherhood of gay/bi Latino men who are committed to supporting and enhancing the quality of life for our communities and for future generations. Through fundraising, public appearances, and volunteering that supports youth programs, promotes Latino presences in the arts, and generates awareness about issues that affect the Latino community in Los Angeles, Payasos L.A. is dedicated to a better tomorrow. I actually have a couple buddies on Facebook who are part of this, and they always seem like nice guys. They seem like they're doing a good job. So I'm giving them a quick little thing here because the calendar helps support them as they go out and try to support their communities. So that's a great little thing. Another thing that I completely forgot about, because this is a cute little like Christmas present for all of us. If you aren't aware of it, YouTube has a whole bunch of channels. Okay, Nerdist has a channel. There's another Geek and Sundry. That's Felicia Day's channel. And there is the World of Wonder Productions channel. World of Wonders is the group that puts out RuPaul's Drag Race. So that's what we're looking at. We have different little shows called like Alyssa's Secret, Ring My Bell, I don't know what that is. Wow Shopping Network, I don't know what that is. Beekman's Boys Wedding, I don't know what, clearly a lot of these things I don't know what they are because I haven't checked them out yet. But RuPaul Drives, which is RuPaul driving around interviewing people in RuPaul's car. Yeah, there's a cute little interview with her two little go-go boys, her pit crew. Yeah, you get to find out that, well, basically, why can I not remember the name of, the one guy, well, Sean, you find out, is actually very shy. That's the white guy. And that being part of the pit crew has helped him overcome his shyness. And where's the other one? Oh, I cannot find the name of the other guy. I want to say his name is Michael. But apparently, he's just busy. That's the black one. And he's busy. He's got all sorts of shit going on. So, cute little thing. I subscribed. I plan on keeping up with a lot of their things. And you know what? It can help fill a void while we wait for more RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah. So, it is time for me to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to check us out next week. Again, we'll have Joseph back next week. And don't forget to leave comments. Tell your friends. You know, 5-star reviews on iTunes are like gold. And we shall see you next week. Thank you.